Okay, hi everybody. I'm making soap today. This one is going to be in the pines, and it's a remake of one I did last year, but with a slight change. The blend is exactly the same, and this is a blend of Siberian fir needle, pine oil, cedar, a bit of rosewood and a bit of lavender. All essential oils, and it's just got a really nice natural pine scent. It's not like a toilet cleaner pine or, you know, like a fragrance pine. It's just true pine. So if you know that true pine smell, this is it. With a hint of sort of a bit more woodsy maybe. And it's just a lovely natural scent. I love this. And it really blooms in the shower, so when it's sort of cured, obviously soap loses some of that initial strength of scent just in bar form until you get it wet, and then the scent really comes out again. So that's the same always with essential oil soaps, but this one's just lovely. I'm a real fan of those sort of fresh pine scents, but I like, yeah, natural, not toilet cleaner. If you see what I mean. Okay, I'm going to do, what am I going to do? I think I'm doing, yeah, 2 colour, and then the base is going to be stark white. So I'm going to put in some titanium dioxide in the base, and the other 2 colours I've got to mix are chlorella powder, which is here, which is a natural algae. The light's a bit bad, but it's a dark green. And then I've got some Rasool clay there, and that will give a bit of sort of exfoliation into the soap. So I'm just going to stick blend and pause while I do that. I'm just going to get to light trace. Okay, so I'm just going to pour off a couple of jugs full for my 2 colours, and then I'll mix in the white into the base that's left in the bucket. And this is going to be done in my large mould. Before somebody asks, again, the large moulds I did not buy from a supplier, I made them myself. I usually get questions, and people always say, I'm sorry if you've been asked this before, but where did you get your mould? I've made all of my moulds actually. I don't buy soap moulds. Because you want a basic square shape, it's an easy thing to do. So chlorella goes in one side, quite a lot of that. It does sort of tend to fade a bit. And then my Rasool, which I love this stuff. Really. Okay. I'm just going to stick blend. So it starts off a really dark green, and then when this gets cut tomorrow, it will have more of a sort of fresher green colour. Get those bits off the sides. I've done a water discount on this because I've actually followed my recipe from last year, and I haven't been doing water discounts, but this one I've just followed the recipe and then realised there's a discount in it, so I might have to work a bit faster than usual. There's the Rasool. I'm just going to do like an in the pot. No, I'm not going to do an in the pot. I'm going to do a drop swirl with these. Just get my spatula. Put my white into this batch here. fragrance in the base. Oh god, it's such a lovely scent. Okay, and I'm just going to get my mould. I'm going to pour that white base in there. Then take some more of the blend into this bit. Like so. And pour that in and sort of like that. Then the green. Really started to thicken up that one. But we can bring it back. A little. And let's get that in as well. Get a chopstick. And just give it a quick swirl. We might get some nice patterns inside. I don't have the dog with me today because Matt's off this week, so I've got a break from the dog. So I'm just getting on making soap because I don't really like to make soap when she's in the room because of the scent, you know, it can be a bit strong. And as we know, doggies' noses are very sensitive, so I have to be really careful what I'm doing in here when she's with me. It's getting to that point now with the winter coming that it's getting cold, so usually I used to have like the door open all the time throughout the summer, but it's too cold to do that some days. It's not too bad, we haven't got like, you know, the weather's not turned that much yet, so I can keep the windows open when I make things, like if I'm doing scrubs or body creams, which isn't too bad for her to smell, and it's not so bad. But with soaps, it's, you know, it can be quite overwhelming. Like if I go out of the room and I come back in, then it can be quite strong sometimes, especially if I'm using fragrance oil. So this one actually wouldn't have been too bad today because it's not such a strong scent. I would have liked some pine needles to go on the top, but I haven't got any. I usually buy cypress needles for different things that I use them for. So I've usually got some on hand, but I've run out. So I need to go and, you know, do some shopping for some sort of embellishments and things. I prefer to use botanicals really, but today I've got some little red and white sugar Christmas trees that are going to go on this, which you would normally use for cake, so I'm going to use those instead. First of all, I'm going to swirl. I can't see this very well. A bit better. So just like this a little bit. this is going to be for part 2 of our Yule release. Part 1 is in full swing. I've done some restocks on that, and I'm going to do some restocks of the soaps from that part 1. So I'm going to do Snowdrift and smoked Mexican chocolate. What else? Marshmallow eggnog. I've got quite a few to do because they all sold pretty fast. So today though is this one, and then I'm going to do sixpence pudding next, which is a really nice sort of like Christmas pudding type of a blend. And I'm still using the body cream from last year, but I just use it on my hands. When I go to bed at night, I've always got a pot of cream by the side of my bed, and I've been using that one recently, so I'm going to make some more. It's a really nice scent. A lot of people, quite a few of my customers prefer essential oil only soaps. They don't like fragrance oils, and I don't blame them. But so many like them, like fragrances. You know, they like stronger scents or fake scents. So I just try and accommodate both. And I used to have a preference for just essential oil soaps myself, but I don't anymore. Actually, don't mind the fragrance ones. So here's my little Christmas trees in this here bag. I'm just going to sprinkle them on the top for some prettiness. Oh look, they are nice, cute. They don't really do cute, but they are cute. Bit of a contrast for a soap that smells so natural, you know. But I think that's pretty, especially for Christmas, that's actually quite a nice little touch. Make sure I get some in all of it. These would be the new shaped chunky bars of soap as well, so they'll look really nice as big chunks, I think. Okay, I think that'll do. I'll bring you down so you can see what they look like. There you go. So that's in the pine soap, and I will be back for the cut on that one, and probably be back for the making of sixpence pudding. Okay, bye.